What's up guys, Prototype here. Before the video starts, I just want to go over a couple things with you real quick, just so that we can get this out of the way. So, one, just make sure that you like and subscribe the video. If you don't like it, don't like it. However, make sure that you subscribe so that you can hit that bell, so that you can get notifications when our channel comes out with new content. And the reason I say that is because I am now part of the creator program for Trove, and with this, I will be able to do giveaways with codes for Trove. I'm not sure if it's going to be on PC or PlayStation or Xbox, but I will be getting codes for giveaways, and they will be done completely. Everybody will have the same chance to win, so it'll be completely fair. And you can't buy them. I can't just give them to you. Like, I can't just trade them or anything. It is part of the guidelines. I am not allowed to do that. However, I just want to also let you guys know that while we were gone, the whole reason why we weren't making videos, Soledge and I, was because we were moving from state to state. And I just wanted, we didn't really have the time to record. Also, you know, we really want to thank you guys for getting us from under 100 subscribers in the middle of the year, before or right after we stopped recording, and then at the beginning of the year we hit 100 subscribers, which is great, and we really appreciate it. And then we have hit over 120 subscribers now, which to a lot of people doesn't mean anything, but to him and I, it's amazing to us, and we can't thank you guys enough. So, but like I said, just make sure that you like and favorite, make sure to subscribe so that you can get notifications when we come out with new content. What I'm going to do for my streams is I'm going to put a video up prior to me streaming. It's going to let you guys know that I'm going to be streaming at a certain time, with the latest being a half an hour, or the earliest being a half hour prior to me streaming. And then when the stream is over, that video will be deleted, but the stream will more than likely be kept up there as long as I am able to leave it up there, as long as it follows like the terms and conditions, you know, no racial insensitivities and not heavy profanity, stuff like that, you know, just making sure that it's appropriate and everything. But yeah, anyway, here is the video, and I hope you guys enjoy the patch notes. Well, not patch notes, but what is expected to come with Trove on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Peace. What's up guys, welcome back to Flash Feet Gaming. This is Prototype here. I'm not going to be using FOF Prototype anymore, in case you haven't noticed if you've watched any of our other previous videos. I know a lot of our videos lately between me and Soledge, we've kind of been separate. We haven't really been doing stuff together. It's just because we're still trying to get back into the whole recording thing. We just moved from Chicago to a different state actually. Anyway, I went over that in the beginning. Anyway, what I want to talk to you guys about is the difference with the patch that's going to be coming out for Trove for the console, for PlayStation, and I believe for Xbox One. And what it is the loot collector and your inventory space. Now, if you go on the PlayStation, or if you're playing on the PlayStation and you go into your inventory, you'll notice that you only have two different bags. You have one for everything, like anything that you would use to not build with, which would include your flux, your eyes, your dragon coins, chests, whatever. And then your other one, of course, is for building materials. You know, you have your blocks, your stylish blocks, your glass blocks, yada yada yada. So, what it's going to do is the patch is going to pretty much bring the interface up to what the PC version has, and what the PC version has is a third slot in your inventory, well, a third tab in your inventory, which is going to be for pretty much crafting materials and currencies. So you have shadow keys, shadow key fragments, flux, glim, shapestone, infinium, etc., all that stuff, and it's going to pretty much make a bunch of extra space. As you can see, my inventory for my chest is full. I have one extra slot, which I think I was doing something anyway. But, you know, I run out of space really quick, which does force me to either sell stuff, delete stuff, or loot collect stuff, which I don't want to do. Anyway, the loot collector is going to go from this, which is you have to go to everything individually, and you have to click on it, and you have to drag and drop it, or I'm sorry, that you just have to click on it, and it moves it over to the loot collector. Then you go over to the loot collector, and it deconstructs it, and you get everything from it. Well, what it's going to do in the PC version is it's going to be so you just have to click one button, and it gets rid of everything that is salvageable in your inventory. Whatever you don't want to get rid of, when you go into the loot collector, you will be able to scroll through your items, and when you click on it, you will be able to lock it so that the loot collector won't collect that specific item. So, say I had a Shadow 5 item in here, and I was in the loot collector. Well, what I would do is I would go down to the Shadow 5 item, click on it, it locks it, go back over to, or go to the little tab, it'll say collect all, and you hit it, and it collects everything. But you'll see that in a minute, because I will show you a demonstration on the PC version. So, let me find a cornerstone real quick. This is the PC version that I'm on right now. So now what I was trying to say earlier in the video was that, of course, there's going to be different things. As you can see, my cornerstone is a bit different because they're not together. PC version and PlayStation and Xbox, they're completely different from each other. Anyway, so this is what I was talking about. This little tab right here, it's a picture of Flux. If you click on the one with the sword, this is your basic inventory. It has all bombs and chests and what is this? I don't even know what this is. A proclaimophone. Sorry. Anyway, what this does is it gives you that extra bag that I was talking about. And with this extra space, it's really nice because as you can see, I got the Flux, the Glim, the Sticky Inker, the Bleached Bone, the Robotic Salvage, Fairy Dust, etc., etc., etc. Blank Scrolls, I mean, it goes to your Eyes of Cthulhu, your Pearls of Wisdom, your Dragon Coins, Chaos Cores, Gem Dust, boosters for your gems, and shards. Now, it might not be a big deal for some people, especially if you're, spending money on this game. But for me, I don't have the money to spend. So I have all of this extra space, which is nice because I run multiple characters at one time, especially on the PlayStation version. And because all of my characters are not level 30, it's easier for me to store stuff like, empowered gems or regular gems, shadow gems, stuff like that. Class coins, I'm not using my class coins right now. If I had them and I didn't want to put them on the market yet because maybe the market was too low, I can wait and I can hold them in my inventory until then. But as you see, like, for your gems, this is going to be primarily where all of your power comes from, your power rank. And there are times where I do find very good gems, but I'm very, very rushed. I don't have a lot of time to play all the time, so they stay in my inventory because I don't have enough space in my chest. Unfortunately, sometimes I'll accidentally delete them on the PlayStation version, and it sucks. I now have to go and try to find it, which isn't really that big of a deal because I have a higher power rank character, stuff like that. So it's not that terrible. But I mean, right now I'm at a point with one of my characters where I need a bunch of quad forged souls and pentaforged souls and stuff like that. And I need a lot of materials, which means that I have to go do a bunch of grinding, and I don't have any space to put it on the PlayStation version. So what it's going to do with this new update that'll be coming out very soon will be for it to now have this third tab, which will put everything in there. And if it's a resource material, I think if it's new and you haven't found it yet, it will go into your inventory space around here. And if you right click it without being in a personal chest or anything, or left click it, it'll actually move it from your regular inventory bag to your materials bag, which to me is freaking awesome. Now the other thing that I was telling you about on the PlayStation version was the loot collector. If you remember all the loot you had to put into individually, you had to go, click, 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 whatever. That sucks. I get it. What they're doing is they're making it a lot easier. As you can see, I have all of these things here. I don't want to get rid of this, just because we'll say for the sake of the video. With the updated loot collector, all you have to do is hit collect all. Well, I'm sorry. All you have to do is go through what you don't want, or everything. Whatever you want to keep, you lock it by left clicking it. Then you hit collect all, hit yes, and everything has been collected finally. So now, when you go into your bag, as you can see, all of those materials are gone, or all of those extra things are gone, except they've been put into my bag. So see, I have more eyes. No, it didn't give me infinium. I have more flux, stuff like that. It's not that big of a deal to some people, but for others, especially towards the end game and when you're doing multiple characters, it does kind of become a big deal. That's just one of the things that I wanted to go through with you guys. Also, in the beginning of the video, I had mentioned that I got into the creator program. I just want to, let you guys know that once again, please make sure that you like and subscribe. Don't need to like, but you do need to subscribe. If you want to be part of the live stream giveaways, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be getting codes, and as soon as I have any chances, I will be doing streams, and I will be giving away those codes during the stream. It'll be done in giveaways. It'll be done completely fair. If I can't do it on YouTube, then I will be doing it on Twitch, which the links will be in the description below and how you can follow me. And also, once again, make sure you hit the bell. That was my hands. I can do that on command. Anyway, make sure you hit that bell. If you don't hit the bell, you're not going to get notified when I come out with new content. If you don't get notified, then you're not going to know when I'm going to stream unless you have me followed on Twitch, but I'm gonna try to do it on YouTube. So, but anyway, guys, as always, thank you, and I love you, and I will talk to you later. Peace.